Hey, what's up everyone? Today I want to talk about the first time I got high. I'm 22 years old now. I was 14 the first time I got high. So that's 8 years ago. Um, so what happened was I met up with my cousin and I had no idea we were going to do any drugs. And we went to his father's house and he rolled a joint and urged me to smoke some with him. And so I was like, no, no, thank you. Then he urged me more. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to try a little bit of this stuff. And I didn't have any amount in mind. I didn't know what I was doing. So I took one full hit from the pipe from the joint, and so I had emptied my lungs, and I took a full hit, held it in for 10-15 seconds, blew it out, took another full hit, blew it out, after holding it in for like 15 seconds. And then I waited for a few minutes, nothing was happening, so I took a third huge hit, held it in 15 seconds, blew it out. I went to the washroom and I started to pee. And as I was peeing, I could feel the liquid go through my organs and out of me. And I could hear the echoing coming from when the pee was hitting the bowl. And when I opened the faucet, the water coming out started it began this loop of water that was just like coming out more and more slowly. And I looked at myself in the mirror, and my pupils were like dilated and pulsating, like with my heartbeat. And as I came out of the washroom, I suddenly saw this like pulsating effect starting. And it started slowly and insignificantly, and suddenly it got stronger and stronger, and I could see this like pulsating effect in my vision. And there were these balls of mud coming down my arms and my shoulders and my body, these gray balls of mud, and I felt like I was melting into the ground. And my vision was like pulsating. There was like this like dot in the center, and everything was like, how do I describe this? Everything was like pulsating between gray and normal vision. And I started to feel really high, like I was free falling. And I could hear the water above in the pipes above me. It was just like one pipe, just water going through one pipe, then two pipes, then five pipes, then 50 pipes, then 100 pipes. And there was this cascade of feeling like I was free falling, this cascade where it got like more and more intense exponentially. And so I had to sit on the couch, and I felt my legs through my pants, and it felt like I was feeling my legs directly. And suddenly I heard this tone, this high-pitched beeping. It was going down in tone, and it went, wee. And I felt like as it lowered, if it reached the bottom tone, I would go unconscious and I would die. So I told my cousin, dude, I think I'm gonna die. He looked at me and he's like, you're a fag. And so I was there like fighting for my life, fighting for consciousness, and everything was just like pulsating. And I could see my face from the outside, like this large gray head appear, and seeing myself from the outside. And the pitch, I could see myself like in this pink gray bar, just like drinking myself away and just lifeless. And as the pitch lowered, I got more and more scared, and it was a long minute of my life. And once it got to the bottom part, I saw this newspaper in front of me, and it was describing like my death and showing my death. And I was seeing that I had overdosed on weed and nearly died, or sorry, that I had died. And so suddenly, after like half a minute, everything started getting lighter again, and I started speeding up again. And I saw this purple glassy ball in the air, and I heard the sound that came with it. And then I saw this multicolored pink cone. This multicolored cone in the air, and it came with a sound too. And I got up and I went to the backyard and I laid down on my stomach, and suddenly my field of vision just went like, whoo, and then the second one came out of it and went like right here, and this one was gray, and a ghost body came out of my body, and I walked around my real body with my ghost body, and I looked down and saw myself, and I was seeing both visions, like the real one up here, the black and white ghost body down here. And I walked around, and then slowly I got back into my own body, and I carried on as usual. Like, it felt like my body parts were like shrinking and disappearing continuously. And yeah, we after that we went to the movie theater to see Get Smart, and I felt like I could fit an entire fistful of popcorn into my mouth because my mouth felt huge. And that's the first time I ever got high. It was scary as shit, but yeah, that's the story. Thanks for watching. Peace out.